Hey guys, it's Kate here. Thanks so much for tuning back into my channel, Happy Healthy Moms. It's a Saturday, we're going casual today, and it's also a holiday weekend. Tomorrow is Easter, and I absolutely love Easter. I just feel like spring is here and so happy, but with Easter comes so many desserts and a big meal and candy, and Easter candy is like the best ever. So a lot of temptations, and I know I have goals right now I want to meet, so I don't want to stray off track. So I am bringing you guys 5 things you can do to make sure you're staying on track during any holiday or special occasion. So let's go. Okay guys, yes, tomorrow is Easter. So there's gonna be a ton of sweets and candy and food, and I'm on a path right now to weight loss, and I know some of you guys are too. So here are the tips you can do to stay on track. Number 1, remember, balance is key, all about balance. So the day of, you know you're gonna be eating more carbohydrates than you probably normally would. Probably gonna splurge a little, have a little dessert, have a little of this. You're gonna have more carbs than what you're used to. So a great tip is to just balance it out. The day before, minimalize how many carbohydrates you're eating. The day after, minimalize the amount of carbohydrates you're eating so it balances out. I'm sticking to a really low carb today because I know I'm gonna be eating more tomorrow. The day after, I'm gonna be sticking to a really low carb too, probably about half of what I normally do, to try to balance out the amount of carbs that are in my system. You know, when you have a higher carb meal or it's a holiday, you're not gonna gain 3 pounds of fat overnight, but what happens is you're gonna gain some extra water weight because carbs follow water. So you're probably gonna be 2 or 3 pounds heavier the next day, but it's mainly water weight. So a great way to do that is to balance it out. The next day, lower the carb intake, do some extra cardio. Plan to have the day after the holiday be a high cardio day where you're gonna rid yourself of those extra sugar, extra carbs. So just remember, balance it out. It's just one day, it's one meal. It doesn't need to make or break your life. Just remember, all about balance. All right, the second thing you can do is to watch your drinks. With any holiday comes punches and juices and alcoholic beverages and sodas. Watch what you're drinking, stick to water. You know, there's no reason why you can't have water throughout the day without your meal. Even if you want to indulge and have a glass of wine, that's fine, but have water after it. So you're not drinking wine throughout the entire day or the entire night. Fact number 1, all about balance. So stick to water, that's a great tip. I'm also drinking some more water today to kind of prep my body for maybe some more sodium or whatever tomorrow. So drink extra water today too, and the day after. And just stick to water the day of. You don't want to drink your calories. Why would you drink your calories when you could have, some Easter candy? It's not worth it. Don't drink your calories. They're not nutritious. They're not going to fill you up. Stick to water. All right, tip number 3 is to plan ahead. This is a big one. Something I do all the time, not just with holidays, is to plan ahead. Whose house are you going to for Easter? What are they making? What's the menu like? Ask them, be like, hey, what are you making tomorrow? Plan in your mind what your plate's gonna look like so you're not as tempted when you get there. You're gonna think about it and be like, all right, I want my protein, I want my veggie. Are you a carb person with dinner? Do you love your roll and your mashed potatoes? Be like, all right, my plate's gonna have a serving. Remember, a serving of carb is a cupful, a palmful, serving of carbs with my, meat and veggies, but skip the dessert. Or are you a dessert girl like me? All right, then have your dessert, but then maybe skip out on the roll or the potatoes at dinner time. Also, if you're going out to a restaurant, plan ahead and look at the menu ahead of time. They all have menus online. Look at the menu, plan what you're gonna order. So when you get there, you're not as tempted. It's hard when you're in the social situation, you're at a social gathering, it's very easy to go off track. So plan ahead what you're gonna order. You can ask the waiter to change anything, steam the veggies, broil this so it's not fried. Plan it in your mind what you're gonna order so when you get there, there's no question and you're not tempted. The same thing with the plate. Build your plate in your mind so when you get there, you know exactly what you're doing. Okay guys, step number 4, this is a big one too. Stop, no regrets. Stop with the beating yourself up, the regrets the next day. It's one meal and it's not gonna make or break you. You need to realize that you're gonna get back on track the next day. You don't need to have a 4-day binge where because you ate bad at one meal, you're kicking yourself and you're so mad at yourself and you ruined everything, so you might as well just ruin the whole week. It doesn't work like that, guys. It's one meal. Enjoy the holiday, enjoy being with your friends and family, and balance it out. Have a little of this, a little of that, and move on from it. The next day, back to basics, back to the lower carb, and back to your cardio, back to your veggies and your protein. Get back on track. One meal is not gonna make or break you. A couple pounds of water weight is gonna come off just as fast as it came on. So no regrets, guys. I don't want you beating yourself up the next day because you had a small piece of cake at dessert. Stop it. Remember, move on. It's one day, so no regrets. And the last tip number 5, is to find a support system. Find a buddy. It can be a friend, a family member. You can message me, I'll be your buddy. But it's really important to have a support person. That way it can help you just stay on track. And if you have any temptations or whatever, you can go to them, message them. It's also helpful with certain comments because you're gonna be around probably a lot of family, a lot of friends. Some of them aren't gonna understand your goals and they're gonna throw the comments at you and they're gonna say, oh, your grandma spent a day making this. What do you mean you're not gonna eat it? Look at your plate, you need to have this. Or what do you mean you're not gonna have a piece of pie that we slaved over making? You're gonna get the comments, and it's helpful to have a support buddy there to kind of just vent to or help you, or even have them chip in and be like, no, she's good, she's got her goals, like let her go. So it's really great to have a support person. And just remember that you're in control of what you put in your body, no one else. So don't let anyone make you feel that you need to eat something you don't want to eat. Whether it's a family member or a friend, someone you love, you are in control of your goals and your body. So don't let anyone make you feel like you have to have a huge piece of cake or you have to have this or you have to have that. No, you don't. These are your goals. It's your journey. You're gonna balance it out and you're going to maybe indulge in something you really want and cut something else out to kind of balance it. And don't let anyone make you feel like you're doing anything wrong because of that. So just push the comments aside. Remember, you're in control of your body, your goals, what you're eating, no one else. And no regrets, because if you have that control and if you know what your plate's gonna look like, what you're gonna order, what you're eating, you're in check, you're not gonna have any regrets the next day because you did what you needed to do to stay on track. So remember, guys, at the end of the day, it's all about balance. Enjoy the day, be thankful for everyone's happiness and health, and enjoy the holiday. I hope everyone has a happy Easter, or whatever holiday you are celebrating. Please enjoy it. Remember, it's just one day, back on track the next day. I'm here to help you stay on track. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Make sure you like and subscribe to my channel. We will talk soon. Go enjoy the day. Bye, guys.